Hey friends, and welcome back. Today's video is going to be about expectation and anticipation. You know what I'm talking about. The expectation of that really expensive bottle of wine, that relationship, the first date, the first kiss, the experience. Sometimes our expectations are not met, but sometimes it's the anticipation that makes it all worth it. Today, I would like to take you on an experience, along with two of my best friends, sommeliers and wine experts. And we're really going to go back to the origin of Pinot Noir. In Savannah, we tried two Pinot Noirs, one from Italy and one from Mendocino, California, the US. They're both excellent, but Pinot Noir originates in Burgundy, France. So the holy grail, if you will, but legendary Domaine de Romanée-Conti, that is one of the most famous, if not the most famous, wines in the world. They make two, Chardonnay and a Pinot Noir. And instead of flowers, I might have been gifted a bottle or two of DRC, if you will, Domaine de Romanée-Conti, 1972 Richebourg. I can't try this on my own. I was just so nervous and so excited. So what's it going to be? Is it going to be really good? Everyone says DRCs are supposed to be able to age for upwards of 40 to 50 years. This one is 53 years old. And for this occasion, I have made an excellent dinner. I've made a rack of lamb, some gnocchi with pesto, rolls, and stuffed mushrooms. And I am so stoked to try this wine. I have no idea how it's going to be. Is it going to be worth it? Who knows? That's okay, because I'm going to share it with my two best friends. And I'm so excited for the experience. Let's see how it's going to be, shall we? Thank you for being here with me to open this Domaine, DRC, yep. Ren says it really well.
Domaine de la Romanée-Conti.
Oh, that's amazing.
Perfect. Cheers. Salut.
But it's a French night, so we're having this bandol.
We are drinking a brand new one to me. This is the first time I've ever had it. Chateau Pibanon. I don't know. Bandol Rosé here, and so mostly Mourvedre, and just full-bodied and spicy and rich. 2023, and while everyone else is rolling out 2024, this is when the Bandol Rosés start tasting really good. It's the next year.
It is really good. So if this is vinegar and it disappoints, then that's okay. We have something else delicious, my word, to drink. Yeah, so love being with you guys, and I loved cooking food, and we're gonna have a delicious dinner with friends. And thank you, Ren, thank you, Kira, for joining tonight. But it's kind of exciting.
And there's so much in terms of expectation. There's the expectation of one of the most famous producers in the world, arguably the most famous producer of Burgundy. An older wine. This is a 1972 vintage, so years and years and years of aging, and the chance to appreciate wine really as like a living thing that evolves with time, and it's an element of mystery and intrigue that is really cool about a bottle like this.
Story indeed. But this bottle is older than all of us. I'm not going to disclose our ages, especially mine. But this bottle is older than all of us, and I think what I've been reading is that DRCs are supposed to age around 20 years. So this one is 40 years old. So yeah. But people in their 40s, I don't know. I mean, we had fun. I'm definitely having the time of my life in my 40s, especially since I quit my job. So yeah, and that's sort of what prompted me to try the DRC. And yeah, because I'm not going to say it. I will. All right, let's try it. Domaine de la Romanée-Conti Richebourg.
Perfect. Yeah.
The best teachers in the world. So yeah, like I said, this is the owner of Vinoculture and the manager of Vinoculture, and yeah, I'm definitely a groupie So I'm super stoked that they're here to have this bottle with me and tell me about it, because I don't know what I'm doing. But hey, you know what? I like, and they know what I like. So I hope that I like this, and it doesn't matter because it's really like kind of like about the anticipation, and super stoked about like just thinking about this bottle that's been in my my wine cellar. So it's been in there like $100 bill in your pocket to a 13-year-old kid.
Agreed. Well.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna stop drinking this. Life is like unexpected, as is a bottle of 1972.
So I always talk about aged wine like expecting a sunset. So if you go on a hike onto the top of a mountain to watch a sunset, there's all this anticipation the entire hike up, and you want it to be this epic sunset, right? And then sometimes you're like, this is going to be it. The clouds are in the right order, like the right humidity, the right everything. It's going to be perfect. And it's just totally just like the sun going behind the horizon. And then other times you're like, it's too cloudy. It's not going to work out. There's no way. And it's the most amazing, epic sunset you've ever seen. And there's no guarantees in life and love or in wine.
Oh, yeah.
So shall we do it?
We shall.
All right, we're gonna cut the foil off and then use a Durand wine key to, gotta stand up for this.
And Ren, you were asking about this earlier about do I have a wine key specifically for a 1970s bottle of wine? And no, I don't even know what a Durand is.
Yeah, so Kira will explain everything, but essentially, these older bottles, over time the corks become so delicate.
Oh, wow.
From moisture and just any sort of storage conditions, and so you want to be really, really careful when you open these guys. And Kira's going to show you how it's done.
We definitely have a lot of mold on top that could be just from moisture underneath the foil. With the fill level, as we're looking right now, it could also be from wine leaking out of the cork. Again, doesn't mean the wine's going to be bad at all. So the Durand is a part wine key and part asso. Asso is just a 2-prong wine opener that goes between the cork and the glass of the wine bottle to pull out older corks without letting them disintegrate. But especially older corks kind of need both methods. And so I'm going to use the first part and try and screw this straight into the middle of the cork.
The suspense.
It feels quite solid, so that's great news.
Good.
And then the asso has one prong that's longer and one prong that's shorter. So you want to put the longer prong in first, you slide it in right between the cork and the glass. It's hard to see where that is with this much mold on top. And then you wiggle in the shorter prong.
I feel like I'm watching surgery.
Yep. And then you're going to seesaw it back and forth very gently because we don't want to push the cork into the bottle. So now we're going to take both of them together and twist up, pulling out the cork, and hopefully one perfect piece. You can see a little bit of the cork because these corks are shorter. In the 70s, they used much shorter corks than we do now for bottles that are meant to age for 55 years.
When you order a DRC, you're not really sure what you're going to get. I watched other YouTube videos out there, and I swear 50-50 some have been excellent and some have been not so excellent.
Oh man, almost in one whole piece. So darn close.
1972, Domaine de la Romanée-Conti Richebourg. 1972. Look at this cork. Oh my goodness, that is It looks like a bark, piece of bark.
Yeah. So definitely evidence of the wine seepage on the outside of the cork. Stamping of the corks isn't super uniform, and so if they don't expand all the way, then you can get some seepage out. You'd rather have seepage out than oxygen in. Kristen.
Oh, okay. Not a color I've ever seen in my life. Maybe a little bit of candied tobacco?
Like pecan pralines.
A little bit. Yeah, something like
And
caramel.
yes, tobacco. It's like if you could put a pecan praline in a cigar.
Yeah, we are full on tertiary, fully developed, and then some.
Oxygen. What it does to wine.
I don't smell any fruit at all.
Yeah, it's like walking into a thrift store and you got a bunch of like old cowboy boots that have been sitting in the thrift store for 10 years.
Yeah, and I mean, there's like no red undertones still
Whatsoever.
whatsoever.
Brown
It's
wine.
all
Brown.
brown. Shall we taste?
Cheers to the sunset that we hiked up the mountain for, whatever it may be. I mean, it's still got acidity. There is a chance fruit will come out.
We let decant it.
There is a chance. There's also a chance that the little bit of flavor that we are getting in this wine will die away with decanting. It's one or the other. It's never in between. So it's really up to you to risk it.
I'm okay with risking it, but this is an example of an email that you recently sent out, and you said, do not wait to open that bottle. Do not wait. Open it now. So,
Life is short. Tomorrow's not promised. Drink the damn wine.
Hey guys, if you're enjoying these videos or like them a little bit, why don't you hit the like button, subscribe, and share with others. Cheers, friends.